What's up mga kayotan sa ating grade 8 students? And we are now on the second week for our fourth and final quarter. And for this week's lesson, this is just a continuation of your last week's lesson, which was all about claims and counterclaims and cause and effect. Okay? Actually, those two are parts of what we call as patterns of idea development. Okay? Ito yung patterns kung saan paano tayo naggagawa or sumusulat or bumubuo ng isang essay. Okay? Now, we have other remaining patterns of idea development aside from the two that we discussed already. And now, we are going to discuss them in our module. Tara! And here we go. Okay, so yan, punta tayo sa first part, sa introduction. O yan, sagutin nyo lang yung mga tanong na yan. Napakadali lang naman yan. Okay? And now, for the development part, ang inyong learning task 1, para itong diagnostic lang, and circle the letter of the word that correctly identifies the type of idea development described. Okay? So, dahil nanood kayo, bonus na to sa inyo. Okay? So, alin kaya dito yung pattern na tinutukoy? Okay? So, meron tayong apat na choices dito. Yung cause and effect at counterclaim. Nabanggit na natin. Itong problem solution at saka general to particular, hindi pa natin yung napag-uusapan. So, ito yung number 1. Okay? When you read this write-up, it discusses the reason for something and the result. This is the most common form of idea development. Okay? So, alin kayang pattern ng idea development ang ginamit dito? Cause and effect ba? Nagpakita pa siya ng sanhi o bunga? Claim and counterclaim ba? May nag-assume ba at may kumontra? Or problem solution from the word itself, problema at solusyon? O pangatlo, general to particular, yung bang parang may isang general na idea tapos yung particular, yung mga specific samples. Okay? So for this number, ang sagot ay letter C. Yun ang dapat bilugan, yung general to particular. Okay? Bakit? Kasi, ang sabi dito, this is the most common form of idea development. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, yun yung general. Yung form of idea development. And ang particular, itong when you read this write-up, it discusses the reason for something and the result. Okay? Ang tinutukoy actually dito ay yung cause and effect. But, hindi yun ang ating dapat isagot. Kasi, ang hinihingi dito sa number 1 ay ano yung type of idea development na tinutukoy. Okay? So, sa number 2, yan. What type of writing discusses a broad topic by using specific details that support the topic? Okay? Same answer. Letter C. Okay? Kasi may isang broad topic, isang general na idea, tapos may mga examples or mga supporting details. Okay? So, that's general to particular. Okay? Ito naman, number 3. In this type of writing, the writer states his or her point or opinion or oppose others' beliefs. O napag-usapan na natin yan. Sagot ay letter D. Claim, counterclaim. Okay? So, I'll leave the 2 remaining numbers for you. Kaya-kaya nyo na yan. Okay? So, ito na nga, general to particular. Pag-usapan na natin. Alright, now. Sa general to particular, ito yung mga words or grammatical signals na pwedeng gamitin para magpakita ng example. Okay? For example, ayan, for example. For instance, in this case, such as, ayan, yun yung mga pwedeng gamitin na words or grammatical signals, signals, or transitional devices para magpakita na ang isang sentence or isang idea or isang essay actually ay nagpapakita ng general to particular. Ngayon naman, yung pangalawang hindi natin discuss before ay yung problem and solution. Okay? So yung tulad nga na nabanggit ko kanina, ito yung nagpapakita ng problema at ng solusyon. Okay? So ito naman yung mga words na pwedeng gamitin para magpakita ng problem and solution na idea development. Ito. Above all, first and foremost. Ayan, primarily. Ayan. And etc. Okay? So, ito naman, sa engagement part, sa learning task 2, you should analyze the following sentence. Write gen if the underlined party of the sentence expresses general thought, while party if the phrase states particular thought. Okay? So, alin kaya dito yung nagpapakita ng general, kaya nga gen, or party kapag particular. So, sa number 1, in this time of the pandemic, individuals find ways to seek income even in quarantine. First obvious example is online selling. Okay. So, ang sagot dito ay particular. Okay? Or party. Ang sulat dito ay party. Kasi bakit? Isa siyang example ng general idea na ways to seek income. Okay? Ito yung mga paraan kung paano nga ba magkakaroon ng pera or kikita ngayong quarantine period. Okay? So, ang example niya ay online selling. So, siya yung particular. Okay? At ang naka-underline dito ay particular. Kaya ang sagot niya dapat dito ay party. Okay? So, yun. I leave the remaining numbers for you. Okay? So, kayo na bala sa 2 to 5. Ito naman sa learning task number 3, analyze the following sentences. Underline the part of the sentence expressing the problem. Meanwhile, encircle the phrase stating solution. So, sasalungguhitan nyo yung sentence na nagsasabi ng problema at bibilugan nyo naman yung phrase na nagsasabi ng solusyon. Okay? So, sa number 1, example. President Duterte said that face-to-face learning in schools is not an option unless a vaccine is already available. It is clear that schools can only use modules or online for teaching. So, anong problema dito? Ang problema dito ay yung first sentence. Okay? So, yun ang inyong i-underlinean at ang bibilugan nyo ay ang pangalawang sentence. Okay? Kasi, ang problema ay yung hindi makakapag face-to-face ang mga bata sa paaralan. At ang nakitang solusyon ay yung pag-module or online learning. Okay? So, I leave the remaining task for you. And for our learning task 4, you should supply the general or particular idea needed in the chain based on the given connected statement. Okay? Write your answer on the blank figures. So, sa frontliners, ano kaya ito? Isa itong general idea masasabi natin. Okay? Magbigay kayo ng isang word or isang bagay na mag-fall under sa frontliners. Ano ba yung specific example ng mga frontliners? Just give one. Okay? Sa number 2 naman, COVID-19 is a specific example. Ano kaya yung general idea na pwede natin i-connect sa COVID-19? Okay? Ito naman, sa learning task na ito, susupply nyo naman ng problema o solusyon itong mga bagay na ito. Dito, sa first part na to, yung curfew for minors or those under 18 years old, ito naman ay isang solusyon. Ano nga yung problema? Mag-isip kayo at maglagay kayo dyan ng problema. Dito naman, ay ito ang problema, yung slow internet connection in the nation. Ano nga yung pwedeng maging solusyon para dyan? Okay? So, yun lang. Next, in your previous activity, connect the given statement to the idea you have written by using grammatical signals. Combine the two phrases and write your answers on the chart below. Okay? So, yun lang. I-rate nyo lang naman yung sinulat nyo dito. Okay? Ilagay nyo dito. Ganun lang. And ito, basahin nyo lang yan. And ito, true or false lang. Kayang-kaya nyo naman yan. And the reflection. Basic, Alright. So, thank you to this person who made this learning packet. And I believe that those learning tasks are just walk in the park, and I know that you will have an easy time answering them. So, kayang-kaya nyo yan, and malapit na tayo sa endgame. So, that's it for today's video. See you in our next video. Ciao!